All right. Looks like, okay. All right. Looks like we're live. We're streaming in StreamYard and I'm streaming on to IG. So I thought I'd just do a fun pop-up live today because I finally got my hair products. So I wanted to just talk about hair real quick today. A little extra I got too. So I'm excited. I tried it today. It's my first day using it. Smells nice. My hair feels good. Of course, I want to see the long-term effects. As you hop on, say hello. We're talking hair care today and hair breakage. If it's your first time joining me, welcome to my broadcasts. My name is Rachel Brody. I have been in the beauty business for close to 35 years now with a passion for skin and for skincare. And of course, we cannot discount the scalp when we're talking about skin and skincare. My company just launched their new hair care line. And what makes it a little bit different is it is actually treating the scalp as well as the hair. And it's incorporating skin-loving ingredients. 8 years in the making, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, safe for color-treated hair, safe for thermal styling. It is free of all the nasty ingredients that you don't want it to be. And it is, so far, my first usage is fabulous. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to track my progress. I actually took a picture this morning of all the hair that sheds out of my scalp every time I shampoo. So I'm going to hopefully take a picture in a couple of weeks and we'll see where we're doing. Anyway, let's talk about it. Hair breakage. All right. That's a common problem for a lot of people. Hair breakage can be very annoying and even devastating issue to deal with. If you've ever wondered how to stop hair breakage, you're not alone. Okay. It's very common. But you have to kind of understand hair breakage a little bit. Hair breaking at the crown, or is hair breaking at the ends? Where is the hair breaking? Luckily, in most cases, hair does grow back. Again, most cases. But if you're struggling with hair loss, take comfort in the fact that there's quite a bit that you can do. All right. But first, let's break down the basics of hair breakage and hair loss and talk about how styling impacts it and different things can impact it. As you hop on, please say hello. Type a 1 again if it's your first time joining me. Like I said, my name's Rachel Brody. Been in the beauty industry for 35 years now with a passion for skin and for skincare. And now I help moms simplify their skin and now hair care routines to have real results without resulting in different cosmetic surgeries and procedures. All right. Type a 1 if you're here before, type a 2 if it's your first time, and maybe let me know where you are watching in from. As you see, I'll be looking at 2 different cameras, so I'm sorry. One is my StreamYard that goes to my multiple platforms, and one is Instagram. All right, so what is hair breakage? Hair breakage occurs when hair is brought to its final breaking point of losing elasticity. I have a problem with that. It can be caused by chemicals such as bleach, relaxers, perms, heat styling, so blow dryers and heat and hot tools. Breakage can also be the result of just daily wear and tear from maybe poor brushing skills. Again, when you're brushing your hair, you should start at the bottom and work your way up, not rip through the scalp. It could also be bad extensions that are put in that are done incorrectly, that are pulling on your natural hair and pulling the weight down. I've seen that happen before. That could also be causing some of the breakage. There are a few types of hair damage that you should be aware of. These include coloring, over-processing the hair. We often call that as hairstylists. Leaving color on for too long, using color that's too harsh. So you got to be careful about that. It also includes perms, curly perms, or relaxers, which is straightening the hair, that work too aggressively and ultimately cause damage. Then you have sun damage. You have chlorine destruction. So there's lots of things that could be causing this. Hair breakage has a few different causes, which I'm going to talk about real quick. Number 1, vitamin deficiencies. All right. If you're deficient in vitamins like zinc, iron, folic acid, if you're not getting adequate amounts of protein, or you're getting too much protein, that causes breakage too. Antioxidants. You could remedy this simply by visiting your doctor, getting a full blood workup to include vitamin deficiencies. Then from there, you could figure out what you need to add. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just an esthetician who use germ-inspired products. So you want to get your vitamin levels checked and then add in what you need. There's no sense of just piling in vitamins if you don't need them, because like I always say, it's just going to be very expensive urine because your body won't absorb it. It'll just flush it out. All right? That's number one. Number two, using a hair towel correctly. A lot of people just rub their hair back and forth with the towel after getting out of the shower to help it dry quicker, but it's actually tearing at the hair, the scalp, and it could actually be causing breakage. Instead, you want to take your towel and blot your hair. Just like when you wash your face, you don't dry it vigorously, you tap, you pat. So just squeeze the water out. Don't rub vigorously. That could actually cause damage. Number three, I think we're on number three, stress. All right. We know stress causes so many problems. And one of the things that it can have a link with is hair loss. All right. Especially saying that nowadays I've heard that alopecia, which is pattern baldness, is actually linked to stress. So find ways to distress: yoga, meditation, stretching, walking, things like that. All right. Dry hair. Number four, dry hair can be related to hair breakage, whether it's a result of the weather or just not using enough conditioner, not conditioning it at all, maybe too much heat damage, that sort of thing can also cause breakage. Number five, I want to say we're on number five, illnesses. Illnesses can cause hair breakage. There are a lot of illnesses that are correlated with hair damage, okay? They include things like autoimmune disease, which I am dealing with. I have some clients that are dealing with it. Autoimmune diseases can cause hair loss, hair breakage. Just like psoriasis can cause hair loss and hair breakage. So if you are having a lot of hair loss, if you're having a lot of hair breakage, you also want to consult your doctor to rule out any underlying conditions like autoimmune. Another one is thyroid. Thyroid issues can also be possible hair loss. Cancer, specifically chemotherapy used to treat cancer, is another common cause of hair loss. Heart disease, which I was surprised when I read this article. Heart disease. Some medications used in treating heart disease can cause hair breakage. So that's another thing that you have to consider, what medications you're on. All right, so first, rule out underlying conditions. Number two, look at any medications that you're taking and talk to your doctor about what to do to offset it. So for example, I'm on a medication I'm on a few medications, I'm on 3 medications for my lupus, which is a combo rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. So not only does the rheumatoid arthritis lupus itself cause hair loss, the medication I'm taking also causes hair loss. I'm getting 2 shots there of hair loss. So I see a lot of hair in my shower. I see a lot of hair on my brush when I brush it. It is all over my house shedding, kind of clogging up the vacuum. So I'm really excited about these products that I'm trying because it's supposed to help treat the scalp and treat hair loss and hair breakage. So I'm really excited to see what kind of results I get. All right, so how to stop hair breakage. If you really want to stop hair breakage, and yes, hair will grow back, it can grow back, the best advice is to be kinder to your hair. Use less chemicals, less heat styling. And if you are heat styling, use a heat protectant and turn the temperature down. You don't need to fry your hair at 450, okay? You can get a great flat iron or curl iron using a lower temperature. For the flat iron, you might need 1 or 2 more passes. But if you're doing it correctly, and if you need help with this, reach out. I am also a licensed hairstylist. I just don't practice anymore, mostly from my rheumatoid arthritis and my lupus. But I do know some tips and tricks, which I might do another live about that. So Cutting back on your heat styling. Be careful you're not pulling out your hair. You're not brushing too hard. You're not pulling it out accidentally. Choosing a hair color that's not like that white gray, which is really in and really fabulous, but that ashy silver causes so much hair damage because you have to put a lot of chemical on it to get there. Remember, the darker your hair is and the lighter you want to go, the more processes you have to go through to get there. So be very mindful of that when you're going for these fabulous hair colors, and doing it quickly also can cause more hair damage. So you want to take better care of your hair. All right. I hope that makes some sense. Thumbs up, hearts, emojis. If you like my lives, please follow me on Facebook. I also have a group inside of Facebook called Radiant Skin by Rachel NYC, and we dig deeper into different tips, tricks, and topics. If you want to know more about my hair care line and why I'm so excited for it, please shoot me a message, drop me a DM. I will get you more information. Would love to share that with you and love to share the results. So be sure to follow me. Thanks for jumping on, spending a few minutes with me today. Like I said, have any questions, let me know. Ciao for now.